Mr. DJ Rose, Verkeezy, and C's. Welcome you to the No More Black Tears podcast.
Black tears that's heaven sent. Barack the first black president. I love my black skin. I love walking in black excellence. Black power, let's represent. All black, that's evident. I'm sure MLK and Malcolm X both didn't die for the hell of it. Strap a seatbelt, go and settle land. What makes you think that we would sell our land? We wouldn't sell out now. What makes you think that we would go ahead and try to sell out then? No more black tears, black on black kids. Love us as is, love with passion. Paying black bills, learning black skills, making black meals. Black is backing. Big shout out to Fred Hampton. I'm black and proud like I'm James Brown, but I ain't doing no acting. My people here from the motherland. This podcast now active.
No more black tears, no more black tears. You know what I'm saying? We in the building. And y'all, make sure y'all go like and subscribe our YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Snap, whatever y'all, X, everything. You know what I'm saying? It all happened in a week.
So this week in sports, we're going to start off with, running back Josh Jacobs, who was arrested earlier this week on alleged domestic violence, abuse, strangulation, and suffocation, which are potentially felony charges. He was later released from jail. What's your thoughts on what happened to Josh Jacobs on Rose?
Nothing. He just the next one up. You know what I'm saying? He the next dummy in line, like to mess up his money. So like, y'all, when they gonna learn?
I'm actually shocked, man.
When they gonna learn?
I'm not gonna make it seem I'm the most avid Josh Jacobs follower. I don't remember him ever having any issues at Alabama.
It was not about having issues. It's like you gotta.
But there's certain players like Tyreek Hill. If you've been following Tyreek Hill, he had issues in college. Mm-hmm. That's why the Deshaun Watson situation when it first broke shocked me because he never had issues at Clemson.
Man, they play football. They play football. They got millions of dollars. None of that stuff shocks me.
They do, but sometimes I do look at it like I got to look at your history too now, man. Like, because you got to be innocent to prove guilty. So it's like he's been. This time makes it seem like he's been in the league 3 years. He's been in the league for a minute. Mm-hmm. He played at Alabama, one of the biggest. If you go to Alabama, Georgia, that's pretty much you in the league already. So he's never had issues there. He was with the Raiders and he's with the Packers, and it's like, man, this is just kind of crazy. I'm shocked if these allegations are true, man. That's unfortunate for him because he's still got years left in his career and he's going to face punishment. He's not going to do no real prison time or anything like that. But I was shocked to hear these allegations, because he's been a model citizen ever since he's been in the spotlight.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say I was shocked. Now, yeah, I was shocked when I was like, dog. I was surprised. I was like, dog, wow. But hey, man, that when it's an athlete, I'm not. I'm only time I'm surprised is when, dog, you beat up a sister. Because most of the time they beat them white girls.
He with a white girl?
She looked white.
Okay, then I didn't even see a picture of the girl. So yeah, I mean, I ain't surprised with a white girl. He went to Alabama, man. I mean. Shit, that's to be expected.
She's an OnlyFans model.
And that's his girlfriend?
Yeah.
You know what they like? Man, he ain't beat that bitch, then.
You know what they like? I hope he didn't beat her.
He probably tried
He got arrested for it, though.
He probably tried to break over that hoe, and that hoe saw her money probably drying up, and she said, I'm finna go and throw some shit on you, nigga. And they don't believe me because I'm white and you a nigga.
Mm-hmm. But it takes some kind of proof, though. Some kind of mark or something.
I don't.
Yeah, it does.
Not to arrest no black man.
Yes, it does.
When a white woman make an accusation, it takes
no
some
kind
marks.
Of proof, man. It takes some marks or some kind of proof.
It don't take no kind of proof.
Yeah, it does.
Nah, not to arrest them, bro. Where we at? Now, let's arrest them. Question. Where we at? Are we in Alabama in the backwoods somewhere? Are we in LA? Are we in New York? Because where we in the States matters now. Because not all these police stations need exact proof now.
I don't think so no more. I think they automatically gonna believe a woman when they pull up and then they just start arresting people. They need some evidence nowadays. There's too much controversy around police officers and stuff that's going on. I seem like no matter, even in some of the most strangest, like I be watching a lot of them little YouTube things with the police officers and their encounters with people. Nowadays it seems like because they got the body camera and people always expect the worst from them, They starting to do stuff a little bit more by the book these days.
Oh yeah, for sure. Now they ain't just beating niggas like that, but hey man, shit, this still America, bro. Don't let no one fool you. This still America. A white lady word means 10 times what a black man word means. Hey man, moving on to other black men. And the Eastern Conference Finals is over. The Knicks is going to the NBA Finals the first time since 1999. You know, what's your thoughts on this, Rose?
That was my second choice. You know what I'm saying, for them to be there. So I'm happy. I'm happy they made it. I'm happy they made it. After watching all those teams that was in the Eastern Conference, between them, I want to say in Boston was two of the best teams, but they didn't. Boston lost in the first round, so it's like I don't even want to say them, but New York is on the road right now, and the only team to beat them was the Hawks. So I guess we did something a little bit right.
I know, bro. Do you think the Hawks could have made it to the finals if they would have beat the Knicks, or do you feel like nah?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
You had them going to the finals.
That was my dark horse. I believed in that Hawks team. They proved me wrong. The Knicks embarrassed them the last two games.
I knew they weren't gonna beat the Knicks. That's why I was sad that the way the schedule was set up, because I was like, we facing the Knicks in the first round. That ain't a good matchup. We gonna lose. But we would have faced one of them other teams. We would have had a chance.
I think they could have beat Detroit. I think they could have beat the Cavs. They could have beat the Sixers. I think the only two teams that probably they didn't match it the best was the Knicks and the Celtics. But and my only thoughts on this is why I love sports, man. Like I tell MJH all the time when certain stuff happen, the reason why I love sports, man, because you can get a story like Jalen Brunson, somebody who went to Villanova, wasn't even considered the best player on that team. People like Dante DiVincenzo was considered a better player. Josh Hart was considered a better player. Mikal Bridges was considered a better player. All those guys went like first round, by the way. Jalen Brunson went second round, 33rd pick in his draft. Went to Dallas to play alongside Luka when Luka was doing his thing. He never averaged no more than 16 points. That was the most he averaged his whole time in Dallas. He ended up signing with the Knicks. Nobody thought nothing about that move. He went to New York. Everybody was like, okay, this is a nice piece for them. He'll never be the man or the star player. Immediately started averaging like 25 points. Took them to the playoffs. And every year he's been in New York, they won a playoff series. Every single year he's been in New York. This is why sports is so great, man, because you can get a story like Jalen Brunson. And even though I want the Spurs to win the finals, I would love to see Jalen Brunson and the Knicks win a championship, because the Knicks haven't won one since the 70s. It would be poetic if he wins it, especially after Becky Hammond said a couple years ago, someone of his stature cannot win a championship as the main guy. And also, Jalen Brunson was good about the league, man. Like, can you honestly say anything bad about Jalen Brunson? Like, nah, he's like, if he was on the Hawks, I would want him to be the face of my team, because he comes to work, do his job, and he goes in the city and he doesn't do crazy shit, man. So shout out to the Knicks for sure, and man, shout out to Cat too, man, because hey, he played well in this series, man. Can I be honest? I never thought I would say Karl-Anthony Towns is in the finals. That nigga's in the finals. Do you know it's gonna be even more weird in like a couple weeks? If I have to say, do you know Karl-Anthony Towns is a champion? That nigga got a ring? Oh my God, bro. What had the league came to niggas like him winning rings, bro? Moving on to the West Conference Finals. Hey, man, it might have took a while, but we here. Game 7, everything on the line. Rose says all the time, best words in sports is Game 7. What's better than the Game 7 to get to the championship? Like, everything that the Spurs and OKC done went through all season long has came down to tomorrow night. Rose, we got Game 7 in OKC. It's been a back and forth series. At times, OKC has looked dominant. At times, the Spurs have looked dominant. Where are you riding with tomorrow night?
Yeah, just tomorrow night, like Game 7, it can't get no better than that, because like Game 7, Saturday night to get to the finals. You know what I'm saying? So,
and they're tied, right?
Yeah.
So I got OKC at home.
I got OKC.
Taking it tomorrow. I got OKC taking it tomorrow. I wouldn't be mad if they lost, though. I wouldn't be mad, because then we have another new champion, another new blood, and that's what that's what makes like the NFL so good because it's hard to go back to back. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Unless you got one like Pat Mahomes and one of the best quarterbacks ever to play the game.
Got to have someone who different.
And Shea, he's back to back MVP, but is he different?
Nah, he ain't different. I'm gonna tell you who different though. That nigga, that 7'5" Frenchman, Wembyana, he an alien.
Yeah.
Y'all can put y'all money on OKC. Y'all put y'all money with that Canadian nigga that if you saw him in public, nobody would even know who that is. Give me that nigga from Mars. Give me that nigga from Jupiter. That nigga from Pluto. He might not even be part of this solar system. Give me Wemby, bruh.
What's the niggas on Space Jam when the aliens?
The Monster?
Yeah.
This nigga's a monster.
Yeah, that's what he is.
This nigga MJ asked me when the series tied 2-2, who you think gonna win if I said I got Spurs in 6. What if they win this game? Spurs in 7. What if they win that game? Then they gonna win in 9. Like I got the Spurs winning this series. I got them going to the championship because I just feel like when push comes to shove, when I look at the games the Spurs have won, when Wemby has asserted himself and decided I'm going to be the best player in the series, he's been that. Like there's been times where where Shea has looked great, but then there's been games where I got to look at it and be like, damn, the refs gave that nigga like 17 free throws one game.
He ain't look great. His numbers,
That's
final numbers look great. But
his numbers, like I say, like
he hasn't really looked great.
His numbers haven't looked great. But if you've been watching the games, Shea ain't never really looked like he got his shit off. Whereas I ain't gonna lie, some of the games where Wemby's look bad, it's looked like Wemby just was not doing what he was supposed to do. I maybe seen one game where it looked like, damn, OKC really shut down Wemby, bro. They really, like game 5, I felt like that was the first time all series where I was like, whatever the game plan was, they did a good job containing Wemby. But now I just feel like we're going to get a game 7 tomorrow. Wemby's probably going to drop 30 to 40 points, 15 rebounds. He's going to get probably like 8 blocks. And he's going to do some shit that we've never seen before. And this is why sports is great, man, because anything can happen game 7. We could get someone like Alex Caruso hit 7 threes tomorrow, and OKC wins.
When's the last time the Spurs went to the finals like this? Has it been since?
I want to say since, 2014, 2013?
Was that Tim Duncan?
When they beat the Heat? Yeah, that was Tim Duncan and them boys. I want to say that's the last time they've been to the finals.
Kawhi, Tim Duncan, Steven Jackson.
What about OKC?
OKC, I want to since last year. They won last year.
Okay.
Yeah, they won last year, man. But I would say this. My last thoughts on the series is, man, we got to witness something that we don't get to see very often in the NBA. In this series, we got to see Wemby become the best player in the world. Like, I feel like going into the series, you might have been wavering. Maybe it's Shea, maybe it's Jokic. We got to see the 2-time MVP defend his title as potentially the best player in the world against Wemby. And I feel like regardless of what happens tomorrow, unless Shea comes out and just kills tomorrow, I feel like going into next season, we all pretty much are the mindset, Wemby's the best player in the league now. This is his league now. And whatever happens, it's going to be up to him to decide what happens for the next couple of years in the league. Any more thoughts, Rose?
No, I'm just ready for Wednesday to see the start of the NBA Finals. Is it going to be in OKC or is it going to be in San Antonio? Because both of them got better records than the Knicks. So
for sure,
we're going to see where it start off at.
Hey man, hey, I feel sorry for the regular Knicks fans because y'all not going to be able to afford them tickets in New York.
They going to be there though.
I saw some shit online, Rose, where it's going to be cheaper for a Knicks fan to buy a plane ticket to go to San Antonio or OKC and watch the game in their stadium than to outright buy a ticket in their arena. Yeah. If that's true, that's a damn shame, man. My final thoughts, Jackson Dart this week, man, he decided to speak at Trump's, little promotion or whatever, and he took some backlash from Abdul Carter. I just want to shout out Abdul Carter. We tell these athletes all the time, man, speak up, stand for what's right. For him to say that he didn't fuck with that shit and they're teammates, I fuck with Abdul Carter for that. And this is only his second year in the league. There's other players on that team that have been in the league for 5-7 years who probably feel the same way. Shame on y'all for not speaking the fuck up. But, hey, shout out to Abdul Carter, man, because when you decide to make certain decisions like stand behind a man like Donald Trump, you showing more than just your political beliefs. You showing an ideology that you have that in this nation right now, we can't just fuck with. Shout out to the mamba.
Gotta.
Bitch, I'm clean as a crystal, we loud as a whistle, so we gotta stay scrapping. I ain't just talking about pistols, plus I'm living in the fast lane. You slower than molasses, I'm higher than a fucking plane B before it crashes. If you can't see me shining, bitch, you best to get some glasses. Look, my vision real clear, I can see you niggas fake. I'm up early getting cake, I got niggas with that weight. And if you niggas want beef, then bitch, we burn steak. My niggas on the grind, cause time it won't wait. Me and money got a date, so I can't be late. Niggas see me with a dime, that's when they start to hate. But it's just motivation to me. 100 mil, nigga, is what I'm waiting to see. And I'm hotter than Satan when I'm ripping the beat. Nigga up in the streets, trying to come up on K. It's JC, nigga. Bitch jump wrong, then we shooting like we Cupid. My money real dumb, plus my swag real stupid. You niggas getting mad cause we start shit stupid. Tell your bitch I'm number one, like that nigga Cam Newton. Bitch jump wrong, then we shooting like we Cupid. My money real dumb, plus my swag real stupid. You niggas getting mad cause we start shit trooping. Tell your bitch I'm number one, like that nigga Cam Newton.
I'm up early, why you always fucking late? I light a blunt in my mouth, call it wake and bake. I'm first place, first round, first draft pick. Every day a new day, some with a new bitch. I flex so hard and I swag so clean. I sip the fucking Sprite with the motherfucking lean. Word around town, bitch, I'm word around the globe. Red and blue diamonds got me looking like Mario. Everybody know my name cause I run the gang. Word around town, your bitch wanna fuck my chain. I keep the tool on me plus a fucking backpack. I stay swagged up with a South Beach snapback. Gold grill, shawty, bottom grill all day. Niggas love to hate, so I tell them fix they face. Young goon rich nigga when I'm on the scene. Yellow diamond shining brightly like a fucking king.
Bitch jump wrong, then we shooting like we Cupid. My money real dumb, plus my swag real stupid. You niggas getting mad cause we start shit stupid. Tell your bitch I'm number one, like that nigga Cam Newton. Bitch jump wrong, then we shooting like we Cupid. My money real dumb, plus my swag real stupid. You niggas getting mad cause we start shit trooping. Tell your bitch I'm number one, like that nigga Cam Newton.
My flow needs anger management, your swag needs counseling, battling, talented. This is a public announcement. Black today, y'all can't wait to see how tonight feel. I don't need no escort, 10 till, I'ma keep it real. No hard top on the car, yeah, she ride it with no sports bra. No limit on my black car, no brake lights, I go hard. Hard like a girl on my lap, yeah, she bangs hard. This is a headbanger, I bang with these moon stars. Shawty say she need a star, so I'm like, what I look like? I measure my game like official, wine and dine with that get right. I be flying with my eagle, third eye open, I'm the action type. Cross your T's and dot your I's before you take flight. Got the bands looking like Ku Klux. I be in that white tux, haters saying life sucks. Kill yourself, Shawty say she wants to cuddle with a Build-A-Bear. Baby, I'm a self-made millionaire. Trillionaire degrees got these hoes feeling trifling in here. Oh.